This is Eco. The reason we're here today is because there is soon to be a very large update to this game, and I wanted a video record of where I left off. This game was developed by Strange Loop Games, released February of 2018. You can purchase this game on Steam. And the brief description on their page reads like this. Create a civilization capable of stopping a meteor without destroying the ecosystem in the process. I am not under that stress. This, for me, is a single-player world. I play all by myself. My only company are all of the animals and myself. And this is where I started. This is, of course, not the original building. The original building has been rebuilt. I had a house here. It's obviously gone. So, we're going to start here and just run through the world the way it stands at present. I do have 11 parts, a short series of the beginning, or shortly after I started playing. Just shows a little bit of what I was doing at the time, the bit of progress that I had made, and I will be posting that after I post this. This I'm calling just a wrap-up of where I am, so that I can compare it to what my world will look like after the new update. Now, I did go through and watch that 11-part series to refresh my memory on how to play this game. And I'm glad I did, because there was a lot I had forgotten. I have been playing Vintage Story since June. And like with many games, there are similarities and there are differences. And this one is played slightly different. So we're just kind of looking to see what's here. What kind of mess I'm making. I was introduced to this game a couple of years ago. There was a group of people who were playing on a private server, and it's because of that group of people, well, one person in particular in that group, led me to Vintage Story. So that's how I ended up there from here. But yeah, watching that group of people do their best and others do their worst to destroy this world, and other folks tried really hard to save the world. So yeah, it was a fun series to watch. Whenever I get the opportunity to watch that group either host or play a multi-server or RP, I definitely try to pay attention. So yeah, this is the house I built. Wait, did we go upstairs? Woo. I have no idea what the new changes will be like. I haven't, I know there is some text out there talking about it, but I haven't really gotten into it yet. Okay, I think we did this, right? All right, come on, there's a whole world to see. How did we get in here? I'm stuck. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Why can't I cannot reach that. In this game, it's a good idea to close doors. If you don't, these little, hi there. These little guys will get into your rooms and hang out. And sometimes you can't get them out. They're kind of, persistent. Okay, I feel like there was something here. I don't remember what it was. Okay. I also don't know if it got moved or if I just can't see it. If the game is doing something wonky. I'm also not hearing my my world sounds. All right, let's just run through the factory here. Did that bird just go right through the glass? Some talented animals here. All right. This is all the wood I have milled. Yeah, spent a lot of time in this game. I think I have nearly 1,500 hours. Let's go find a car and take a little ride. Yeah, it's been a while since I drove, especially this large truck. The littler vehicles, they tend to spin through here a little quicker. Okay, of course, straight ahead, you can see the woodworks. To the right is the kiln. And we just left the machine shop. That was down by the water. Up here on your right is the pizza and baked goods. We shall take a little stop in there. See what's going on. Food refrigeration. And food in this game does spoil, so you can't really stock up too far ahead. This is where I do most of the cooking. And of course, if if I had other people, they could come here and eat. Now, much like Vintage Story, you basically start out with your campfire, and then over time you learn and you gather resources and you build your world. And that's what I'm doing. I'm building a whole world here. All right. See if I can do this. I'm trying to show you the world kind of in the order that I built it. There's a gas station on the left. This area here is called the Meadows, and I talk about that in the 11-part series. Over here on the left is Ministry of Agriculture. That's where I keep all my seeds. Now this building over here on the left is an apartment complex. This kind of came to be much later after the series. And if you watch the series, you'll see that there's some big changes in this world from the original plan. Okay. Over here is the Stoned We Is Masonry. My storage yard of stones, rocks, and created things that I used to build with. Another storage area. This here is my cliff house. You can see why I call it that. One big difference comparing this game to Vintage Story, it doesn't get pitch black here. So you can still function, do things, move about. Let's see. Nope, no fish in my fish trap. This game has linked storage. So if there was any other storage within close proximity, I would be able to access it all from one spot. Makes it kind of handy. Yeah, I have electricity. There. So far, I get all my electricity through a windmill, solar. This is my copper mine. And I got all my tools down here. And when I hit on a tool that I can use, it obviously highlights it. I mean, I think that that's a big help. Okay, there we go. And I can, of course, pick those up. But we're not going to right now, because we need to go see the rest of the world. As of right now, you can't die in this game, and the animals don't hunt you and kill you. There are a few animals that you can upset and they will bite you, but I have never been killed by one. Okay, what came after that? I don't recall, but we're going to go ahead and go this way. I know this was one of the last things that one of the last areas that I created. And of course I'm not done. I am trying to build slowly and harvest as much as I can of the... Whoa. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without falling off. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, if you just bump these little cars like that, they move, and he could spin right off of there. And it's not an easy task to retrieve your car. Anyway, yeah, I'm building slowly so that I can harvest and use these plants and things. I don't get a very large world to work with. Let's see. 3D. When you're doing single player, it's a relatively small world. Let's see if I can turn off my filters. There we go. Anyway, yeah, single player is a relatively small world. I don't know if I can, and if I don't know how to make the world larger for a single player. So yeah, eventually I could conceivably run out of food. I don't have a lot of farms set up. This area here was going to be my farmland. So I don't have a lot of provisions for the future as of yet. So that's one reason why I'm building slowly, so that I don't obliterate all of the food sources. Of course, there's a lot of animals and stuff, and I do believe they do multiply very slowly over time. Alright, let's take a little walk here. This is asphalt production and storage. And this game is kind of similar to real life, and can't do one thing without learning to do another, or relying on someone else to do their part. It's a chain. And being a single player, I had to learn to do everything myself, which takes time, but is quite a challenge. Yes, so I learned to make furniture, and these are all the different kind of woods in the game. Yeah, I think I played for about 1.5 years until I got to the point where I had learned everything that I needed to know. I did not build the machine to shoot down the meteor, because that's not the focus of my game. I don't have the meteor active, so I don't even think I would see one if I looked up in the sky. Anyway, these are my apartments. I wanted a way to display all the different furnitures that I was learning to make, and a storefront just didn't seem, I don't know, good enough. So I started building different houses and apartments and furnishing them a little different. Right, let's see, where are we going now? Oh yeah, let's go over here. Yeah, you can run over animals and they don't get hurt. Let's go out to the island. Well, they're all islands, but this one's definitely an island. Let's go this way. And yes, I named all of my streets. And I have lots and lots of notes. And probably a map drawn somewhere of my world. Let's go this way. This is the fish hut. I have some fishing traps placed around the world, and all of that fish is eventually brought here and processed and cooked. And when I want fish, I come over here and get some. Now, if this was a multiplayer world, this would be set up as a shop, and people would come and either buy or trade for my fish. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's do this if we can. Ooh, hi there. Let's see. Okay, if I hold control, I can go down. I don't think there's any fish in my traps. I don't see any. Yeah. These oceans go deep. And there is no limit how long I can be under here. If there's a limit, I don't think I've ever hit it. And then, because you can't die in this game, I don't know what it would do if you hit your limit. Yeah, I do believe those, I'm not sure if that's a crocodile or a alligator, but I do believe they can bite you. I know yesterday when I was reviewing this, I I got bit by a kitty cat. Well, actually, it was a... What is it, a cheetah? The ones with the yellow coat and the spots. That one right there. Actually, there's 3, 4 of them. Ooh. Yeah. And they now will go over there because I put a bridge in. And the animals that were indigenous to this area will now cross the bridge. And the ones from the other side will now come over here. And the ones that lived up on the snowy mountains will now come down into town where it's warm. So the animals are just all over the place now. Okay. Yeah. Gold. This is my gold mine. And I do believe I have 2 of these in this world. I have copper and iron. Gosh. Right now it's hard to remember everything I've gotten. It's been a while since I played. Probably May of this past year. Mainly because I've been playing Vintage Story. And I don't generally play 2 different games at the same time because they don't all play the same way and I would just confuse myself on the keys and the function and the rules if I tried to play 2 different games at the same time. Alright. Coming up here on our desert house. This is one of the garden areas I did plant. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what the changes will be. I hope we get some different bathroom fixtures. Every bathroom looks the same. The fixtures are all the same color, same shape, same style. Kitchens are pretty much the same too. There's not much variation in the styles. We do have a couple of different styles of chairs and couches, but different colors would be nice. We get a wide variety of wood grains, colors. So that's nice. So yeah, now that I'm running around here getting refamiliar with everything. Oh, yep, hang on. I am thinking about the things that I would like to see multiple options of. Okay. This is an underground viewing area. I would like to swap these windows out for larger panes of glass. Yeah. But this is where I come to get sand when I need some sand. Yeah, and in this wrap-up, I won't be telling you how to do anything because mainly I don't remember. But if you watch the 11-part series, I do believe I go into a bit of detail on how to do some things. And I don't really want to refresh my memory on how to do things because I intend to go back and play the vintage story again. Okay, this is my other gold mine. Yeah, I'm not going down there. So yeah, I don't want to confuse my brain relearning how to do this game when I'm going to turn right around this afternoon and play with Vintage Story again. And Vintage Story is getting ready to get a large update as well. So this is one of my favorite parts of this whole world. It's my tunnel. I built this tunnel. Took a while. A lot of resources. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go down here. It's also been a while since I've driven through town. This is the concrete factory. And this is clothing, textiles, fabric, things like that. Anything to do with fabric is done here. Let's go out here. Ooh. And this is where we store the concrete. And of course, other things for the textile workshop. Of course, we're back at the masonry shop. All right, now, in this world, when I am playing, I do tend just to open all the doors and just run from one place to another. And if the animals get trapped in a place, then it's easy hunting. I also don't have the issue of monsters in this game. There's no fear of, predators or bad guys or anyone out there to do you harm. So I can leave the doors open, but like I said earlier, I close them just to keep the animals out of my establishments. Okay, let's take the zippy truck. This one is noisier, but definitely zippier. But I still have to be careful. And one thing I would like to see changed is the amount of steam that's coming off of this truck. Kind of gets in the way of being able to see. Alright, we're just going to zip down the roads here, and then I think I've pretty much looked at everything. Okay. The animals do some odd things here. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up my world. So, if you're curious to know how we got here, watch the short 11-part series. And maybe in the future, whoa, after the update, when I do start playing this again, I will update my progress and see where I go from there. So, in the meantime, this is Eco. Thanks for joining us.